Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Team was actually playing football. Even the defenders, who normally are, big brutes and just boot the ball forward.
Yeah.
Now when they introduced this total football, every player was good on the ball, was confident on the ball, and that to a degree is kind of the case nowadays. There's not many big brutes, as I would say, who simply boot the ball up the field.
Yeah.
So I think there was a legacy from that total football era, to the point now, and it's something we may have said before, but I look at football, whether it's the European Championships, whether it's our domestic football or Italian football, and it seems that every team broadly plays the same way. Now, I know we talk about, excuse me, defensive tactics and, trying to score goals. Of course, there are differentials of emphasis, but actually, in terms of playing out from the back and then it goes out to the wing and then it comes inside, they go across the back a few times and then they pass forward. It can get monotonously the same, actually. Because what I think happens, and it's what we've seen at Palace in recent weeks, um, the game becomes too slow. They're all focused on keeping the ball. They're passing it around amongst themselves, not penetrative passes, making progress. And the crowd sort of say, forward, forward. And eventually they might do that. But if you don't do that at a speed, you're not really going to catch the opposition out. Something you noticed, our last game last week was against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And although they won 1-0, in fact, Palace, once again, 2 weeks running, were denied what would seem to have been a clear penalty. And I think most of the pundits both weeks said, yeah, Palace should have had a penalty. And that isn't right when this VAR is supposed to be the be all and end all of taking away human errors. But of course, you've got humans still doing it, and they're still making some bad mistakes in my view. And they could affect the game. I think the previous game, Palace were away to Everton, were winning 1-0, and actually they were denied a penalty, which people on Match of the Day, the pundits there said, yeah, it should have been a penalty. Now, if they got that and scored, there's no guarantee they would, but let's assume they did.
Yeah.
They would have been 2-0 up with much more chance of at least drawing, if not winning that game. As it was, Everton came back inevitably, scored, and then scored another one,
Yeah.
and beat Palace. So once again, we haven't won a game. And then to get the next week against Liverpool, one of the best teams in the country, and arguably could have got a draw. I think probably Liverpool just edged it. But if we'd have had that penalty, we may have got a draw out of that. So it just seems sometimes there's a syndrome with referees and VAR, which is called big team syndrome, that there's an unconscious or conscious, but
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.